This is a Silver 2 player, and to be honest with you, he's actually really bad. Like this Venom, you see, pretty low. Doesn't seem to even acknowledge him. I don't even think he realizes he's walked in front of him. But do you know who also is really bad? Look what this Venom does. Where is he going? What is he doing? Yeah, so there's nothing really wrong about standing in front of your healer and waiting for him to heal you. Except for the fact there's a fucking health pack behind him and a health pack to your left. I'm just having a hard time believing that the solution here was to spam all your cooldowns and panic. Now he does use his E, but he doesn't even attempt to peel for his Jeff. Yeah, preferably you'd walk in front of him to block line of sight from the enemy tank so he's not getting attacked. You would stand in front of him so he heals you. You wouldn't just like go off to the side. But okay, so now he's full HP. Let's see how he engages. What does he do? He uses his F. He spams it. He doesn't even wait for the shield to go off. He shoots nothing. He ults. He's missing all his shots. He gets scared. He tries to climb this wall. He starts shooting the wall because the wall's kind of, it's kind of scary. He needs to use that F again because it automatically hits characters. He doesn't have to aim for it. He's hitting some shots. He's trying to swing out at full HP. Now he's trying to run away at full HP. Now he did swing out. He is going back to his back line at full health. He is rotating. You can see I wanted to pause. I didn't realize how fucking stupid this was going to get. There's just no reason to take this detour. It's a Venom and Jeff, and they ain't doing so good. Right. You want to see another really bad player in this lobby? Check out this Punisher. You've got Punisher flanking outside enemy spawn, using his ult explicitly to start a pimp walk in front of the enemy magic, and then he fucking dies. And to be fair, I was the Punisher, that was me. But look at Magic's reaction to this. Yeah, she uses all her cooldowns, kills him, doesn't even acknowledge it, doesn't look at him, doesn't type in chat, and then guess what? So they start their ult. They're walking, they're walking, they're walking, they're walking, they're walking. They spend about 4 or 5 seconds just fucking walking. Alright, they're doing a little bit of damage to them. Alright, they're moving on. Oh, they dashed into a wall. The person died. No, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Motherfucker, does this not concern you at all? Your Jeff, in your own backline, has died. You're not gonna go investigate. You're not gonna go hunt down who killed him. Like, be honest, we both know this Jeff cannot defend himself. Now, if you're not a low elo player and you want to see what, what does a Silver 2 match look like? What do Silver 2 players look like? How do they actually... I recorded the entire VOD of this Jeff's perspective. You can watch it here. I'll put a link to it in the description or some stupid shit. Anyway, now I made fun of these 4 shitty players. Oh wait, I counted myself. I'm a shitty player. Okay, so I made fun of these 4 players. The Jeff, the Punisher, the Magic, the Venom. What is my point with this fucking video? Hard stuck Silver 2 and honestly not even sure what to do anymore. My experience in Silver has been very frustrating. I've tried everything, blah blah blah. In summary, they've tried to learn just one character, they've tried to flex, they've tried to watch videos, practice, and quick play AI. They think their stats are okay, they don't think they're doing bad, but they still end up losing 3 games, win 1, and they're stuck in Silver. This is a guy on my friends list who the fuck is DMing me? God damn it. Wait, it was him. He DM'd me. As you can see, gold 2, gold 1, plat 3, gold 1. I think for a while he was, let's see, he hit plat. So he's been gold, he's been plat. I played with him before. He's alright. Oh Jesus, dude. 0 and 16? So, the Reddit post where the person said, I feel like my stats are average. Well, this person's stats are average, and they have to be average, and the fact that I know automatically that Picky Fan's stats are average are because he is in gold, he is in plat. He doesn't rank up to diamond, he doesn't rank back down to silver. He is in that gold 1, plat 3 area, right? That's how I know his stats. For a gold 1, plat 3 player, this is average for him. This is average for everyone. He's got 724, he's got 1517, then he goes 2311, then he goes 4713. He has really good matches, he has really bad matches. Everyone in these elos, that's just how it is. you know, going back to the Reddit post, reading the comments, there's a guy who's like, well, same, I'm dropping 30 plus kills every match, but it doesn't help. It's either one AFK or some Hawkeye getting 2 kills whole game and throwing space, period, space. I have played like 46 matches in Silver 1 no use. Was someone replying with, literally. And people say it's the OP's fault, when in my experience, 75% of the time someone leaves, or I have teammates who act like they can't function. Space, period. Now this might be a little rude to say, but these are clearly not the most articulate people trying to argue that it's most definitely not their fault they're in the elo they currently are, hard stuck in silver or so. And I promise you, this person, if we go into his, you know, his matches, now this isn't 30 plus kills, but let's assume that Western alarmed and fries that curl. Let's say they're the same person, you know, let's do a hypothetical. From my experience, the average silver player would be like, I'm 17 and 8 and my teammate's 3 and 14. I get 30 kills every fucking game, but it doesn't help. Either someone is acting like they don't know how to play, or there's a Hawkeye throwing. Meanwhile, you look at their match history, and even though they did really good this match, 1 and 4, 26 and 7, 3 and 7, 19 and 3, 0 and 4, 8 and 7. These people don't understand that it is OP's fault. It is your fault that you're in silver. I have played like 46 matches in silver 1 no use. You are just a silver 1 player. That's just, it's how it is. Some people are born silver. It's not a big deal. It's not, I almost said it's not your fault, but it is your fault. Oh, my point is, it's okay. It's okay to be silver. Some people are silver, some people are warriors, some people change oil, and then some people sort glass. Some people, like the guy on Jeff I showed earlier, can try their best to improve, and they'll just be silver. That's just how it is. But there's a lot of people in these elos that don't understand that's how it is, because they're like, I've always got bad teams, my teams are always AFK. It's just a team-based game, guys, it's a team-based game. But you look on throws on Jeff's profile, and he's MVP on every match in a row. If it's a team-based game, how does he do so good? If it's a team-based game, how does he win so consistently? Maybe it's because, in these elos especially, if you are genuinely better than everyone else in the elo, you can provide more, you can do more. So if a low elo player was told, hey, maybe you're the reason why you're losing your matches, you know, maybe you're in gold or silver because you're a gold silver player and you're in the elo you deserve. What if we told him that and explained it to him and was like, you know, so I did this. I brought this conversation up, and to give context, I mentioned how this person the match previous was, you know, was complaining about how they wouldn't have a second DPS, so they threw the game, but they wouldn't, so I threw the game for them. That's the context for the conversation that's about to happen. Have you guys ever had someone threaten to throw the game because there was no second DPS?
Why would you not want 2 DPS?
Or villain, I'm not judging.
It was like 3 tanks and 2 healers and 1 DPS, and the DPS was super mad that there wasn't a second one.
Yeah, because you can't get enough damage out.
Well, if you were the only DPS and no one else would swap, would you throw the game?
What would be the point in trying? You're just gonna get walked down in slow motion. It's called teamwork for a reason, right?
Yeah, but like in comp, especially this elo, I mean, if you're stuck in gold to the point where you worry that much about comp, or like the composition of your team, rather, then your win rate has to be 30% if you're stuck here. So you queue into a match with it more likely you're gonna lose than win. At that point, why don't you just play for fun? You know?
What are you in comp for if you're not trying to win?
To have fun, because this is a video game?
That's what quick play's for.
So you're
No
not
playing
supposed to have fun in
competitive
comp.
is to try to win.
But people
Not just come
people
around here and
open-
press buttons for no reason.
One. All you need to do
So you're
that
telling me
wrong?
there's people who open a video game to open comp not to have fun. They're not trying to have fun at all. That sounds extremely miserable.
Do you have fun losing?
Yeah, I have fun playing this game, and part of that is losing. So yes, I have fun losing. I'm
So you're one of these
emotionally
people that
mature
doesn't care
enough
if you
to
win or
have
lose?
fun even when I lose.
I understood what you said. So you don't care if you win or lose,
I really
as long
don't.
as you get to be in here and be involved.
Yeah, I have fun. Yeah,
Just play quick play then. It wouldn't matter at that point.
but
You
I
can
want
do
to play
whatever you
comp.
want. Why would you want to play comp and intentionally make it worse for the people in comp? Like, hey,
Am I
I don't care about
intentionally-
winning. You guys might, but I could care
Is-
less.
What part am I intentionally making it worse for everyone? By
Because you're
enjoying
not
myself.
actually caring about the win or loss. You're just here to press buttons. You can do that in quick play all you want, and no one cares. The
Let
whole
me put it
point
like
of being
this.
in comp and saying stupid stuff like,
No, no,
well,
no.
if you're stuck at this elo,
let me-
and it's like, well, if you keep getting teammates who refuse to try to win because they don't care, you're never getting out of this elo anyway. So, like, you're dragging people down too.
Let me put it like this. What is the most important thing to rank up?
You have to win, dude. You have to
No,
win.
other than winning. Winning isn't number one. I'll put it like that.
What is number one then?
Self-progression. Yeah, getting better at the game. You don't get better at
That's
the game by
not how
winning.
you rank up, bud.
Motherfucker, what do you mean that's not how you rank up? Are you serious? Do you actually think you play just as well as someone in Celeste? And the only reason why you're in this elo is because you have shit teammates who don't care about winning? You're fucking stupid. I'm sorry, but you're a fucking idiot is exactly how you rank up.
You could be the greatest player on Earth and have a team full of bronzes, and you're still gonna lose every single
That's not true. That's not even remotely true. Have you not seen a
game.
top
That is very.
500
What do you think?
top
A hero
500
shooter's
players
about,
do
guy?
bronze to GM runs all the time? There are so many bronze to GM runs
Bro.
on every single character of people going like, there was this guy who did damage only Rocket. He only damaged on Rocket. He went from bronze to Celeste. He went from bronze to Celeste, only damaging on Rocket. And you're telling me there's no one in this elo has any agency on whether they win or not? If you're good enough to go diamond, and you're currently in silver, yes, you will have matchups and matches that are just completely unwinnable. You will lose. You will make enough impact in your matches where you'll actually be able to win because you're able to make your team win. There's enough personal
Not if you have a
agency in
bunch
your
of people on your
matches
team
where
who
you
aren't
can
trying to
win.
either.
Like I went in replays
You
and
have-
watched people in this
Okay, man,
elo.
you're right.
A lot
You're
of
right.
a lot of
You're
people
one
in
of
this
these people
elo
that just
are
talk
really
the
bad.
entire time.
Okay?
Doesn't listen to anything.
If you're genuinely better than everyone else in this elo, even with the trashiest teammates, you can make it win. Like, you can put Flats. We'll take Flats for example. You put him in a bronze lobby, he can run it.
Sir, you haven't stopped talking for like 3 minutes.
Keep fighting until we have a winner.
You can't learn anything if all you do is talk. You know that, right?
Yeah, when he said you can't learn anything if you keep talking, it was over, dude. He took offense to what I was saying. It made him upset. He's not listening anymore. He's done. Well, do you think I'm wrong?
Yes, 100% think you're wrong.
Why do you think I'm
Because
wrong?
it's been proven time and time again.
But I gave you a
Are
very
you better
clear
than
example
this,
where
Frank?
that's not true. I gave you a
Are you
very
better
clear
than this,
example.
Frank? Are you better than this,
If
right?
a top 500 player can do
You
a bronze
haven't
to GM
listened
run,
to a single word that I've said, dude. All right, you're right. I'm done talking to you. I'm not talking anymore because you won't listen. You just talk. You have 2 ears and 1 mouth for a reason. You're supposed to listen more than you talk, but you haven't shut up for 4 minutes. So, congrats, you win. You're 100% right all the time.
but I
One
got- I
person
got the
can carry
impression
the
that you
entire
didn't hear
game. You're
me,
right,
though.
and I'm muting you because I'm
Because-
done listening to you talk.
well,
So I can't hear
well,
you
you
anymore,
said
right?
you said time and time it's been proven again that that is not true. That if you have a really bad team, you can't win. Even if you're the best player, you will lose over and over. That's what you said, right?
All you need to do is capture
But I gave you an example that it's not true because I said a top 500 player can do bronze to GM runs, Did he actually mute me? Now, I am a thrower, so when this happened, I did go AFK and throw his match. So we did lose. We were up around, but he was really upset and wanted to mute me, so how the fuck can you agree with that? Well, buddy, I regret to inform you, but the reason why they agree with that, because they're also mole brain retards, hard stuck in gold with 30% win rates. It's just natural, man. Now, for the most part, people on Reddit, you know, they see these posts and they don't really care. There was a guy shitposting about, top 500 Sengon Eat your shrimp. Eat your shrimp. Yeah. I think it's silly. I think these people are silly. I feel bad for them because they're actually retarded. You know, they don't know any better. They're doing their best. Like, you see these guys? Look at this. Now he turned around. There's no fucking way he didn't see me. Look at this shit. Now look at the next guy. They hear me. My turret spinning back and forth. That shit makes noise. That shit makes noise, dude. They have to know I'm here. Look at them. I think at one part I just start shooting them and they still don't notice. Just so goddamn sneaky. I'm so fucking sneaky. Look at this shit. See, there's no way he did. There's no fucking way he didn't realize he took damage. There's no fucking way, dude. There's no fucking way. I look like I have aimbot. See that Luna didn't see that shit? Luna didn't see that shit. You fucking serious? Luna didn't feel that? Luna didn't hear that? Luna didn't see that? Motherfucker, are you serious? Look at this shit. Look at this shit. Look at this shit, dude. Look at this shit. That pretty much concludes my video on how bad low elo players are, because they really just don't understand how goddamn bad they are. There's no personal accountability. They blame everyone else. They don't hold themselves responsible for their own losses. Like, these people just don't understand how comp works. And most of them are like this. Most low elo players are like the guy who I just discussed, you know, I had a conversation with. They genuinely think that way. They're lost. They are the most miserable players. So I have people who ask me, like, since I'm a thrower and I throw comp games and I just do whatever I want, do I feel bad? As if like I'm ruining their game. Well, no, I don't feel bad, because these people, they would be better off doing what I do and just trying to enjoy the game and have fun. They honestly would. Like, they get so upset and toxic for no reason. Like, there are people who will scream and harass others. Like, if they have the solo tank, they'll get super mad. And I'm not saying this doesn't happen in every elo, but a low elo player blaming another player, saying that they're bad or doing worse when they're hard stuck silver themselves, it makes me so upset. And these low elo players, they just don't understand how bad they are. They will never understand how bad they are. And I guess that's what this video was about. It's just, I don't think people realize how far gone these players are, how lost they are. I implore you, please make an alt account on Marvel Rivals. Get it to level 15 so it's comp ready. See for yourselves how these people act. Just try to have a normal conversation with them. Sometimes, you know, they have a screw missing, but sometimes you get yelled at for just trying to talk. I want you guys just fucking... These guys are retarded. They're fucking retarded. They genuinely do not understand that if they learn how to play the game and they work on their mechanics and they work on how to make better plays, they will rank up. They don't understand that. And, you know, that's not to say that... The reality is, not every low elo player can actually learn the game and actually rank up. There are just people who are low elo who will always be low elo. It's just the reality, man. Like, if someone's in a wheelchair and their legs are broken, they can't walk anymore, and they can't walk anymore. And, like, there's some people who, through physical therapy, you know, they can start to walk again. But, like, if you get in a car wreck and your legs fly out the if you get in a car wreck and your legs fly out the windshield and, you know, they go into a wood chipper, turn into spaghetti, and you don't have your legs anymore, outside of the fact of like prosthetics and stuff, you won't walk again. You will never walk again. Some of these people were born with the inability to walk, and now they're on low elo. That's just how it is for some people. And maybe one day they'll understand that. Maybe.